Hello, I'm Steve Shaw, National Coordinator of Football Officials and Secretary of Rules Editor for the NCAA. And today we're continuing our preseason training videos for 2025, and we're going to be focused on the passing game. Now, we know the passing game is evolving in our sport. Passes account for 59% of all yardage gain, and the completion rate of just over 61% has held steady for the past 3 years, and that's at an all-time high in our game. And as officials, we must be ready for the passing game, certainly from a rules perspective, but also from a mechanics perspective. We've got to know our initial responsibility, and that's vital on each play. But we've got to read the formation. We've got to know when to stay with our initial responsibility and when to broaden our view. We cannot expect just to work one receiver per play. So with that, let's get on into our video.
Our first play is going to be a two-play vignette on offensive pass interference. Now, the first play we see, the quarterback rolls out. He throws. It's a very good catch by the receiver, but the field judge has a flag down for offensive pass interference. And as we go back and take a look at the replay, we see number 6 of the offense. He extends his left hand. He pushes the defender, gains separation, and with that action, this is a very good call for offensive pass interference. Now, our second play, we get a deep throw downfield, and there's contact, and the back judge is going to call number 8 on the offense for offensive pass interference. As we see the replay, the defensive back is in excellent position. He's running stride for stride with the receiver, and number 8 puts his hands on the defender, locks up, and pulls the defender down. And as we go back and take a look at the end zone copy, this is excellent work by the back judge. He doesn't stay glued to his initial responsibility. He's able to expand his vision. He sees and reads the post route by the wideout, allowing himself to keep in good position, good cushion. He turns back to the inside, so he has a great view of the play, and the action presents itself right in front of him. Good job by the field judge coming in to initiate the conversation with the back judge, since this was the field judge's initial responsibility, and he may not have been able to see all the action, but good job by the back judge staying firm with what he saw and reinforcing the call. Really good work here. Play 2, we have 4th and 2 at the +20. We're going to get a throw out to the motion man. He makes the catch, he turns upfield, and he's going to score. But we have a flag down for our back judge for offensive pass interference. Now, the crew comes together to discuss the play, and we're going to get an excellent announcement from our referee.
After further on-field discussion, the ball was caught behind the line of scrimmage. There is no foul for offensive pass interference. The result of the play is a touchdown.
As we go back and take a look at the replay, we have trips at the snap, and the motion man is number 3. He's outside the tackle box, so he's the back judge's initial responsibility. But the back judge is going to read the play. He gets off his initial responsibility, and he sees receiver number 2 block the covering defender and throws his marker. Now, after the crew discussion, the line judge confirms the receiver caught the ball behind the neutral zone, and it was clearly behind the 20. So there can be no pass interference on the play. So the back judge is going to pick up the flag for OPI. This is excellent crew communication. It's a good job by the back judge adjusting to the action, and a great job by the line judge of determining where the ball was first touched. Well done. Play 3, we have 3rd and 10, and we see the offense, and they're going to throw to the number 2 receiver on the bottom of that formation. And we're going to get 2 flags down for defensive pass interference. And as we go back and take a look at the action by the defensive back, as the receiver breaks his route to the inside, the defender reaches out with his right hand. He clearly impedes the receiver. This is a classic hook and turn by the defender and a correct call. Now remember also, since the foul occurs less than 15 yards downfield, it becomes a spot foul. And since we're now inside the red zone, the spot of the foul becomes very critical, and we need to work to get our flags at the correct spot. Now, we see the back judge from the end zone view. He just tosses his flag to relocate it. But when we do relocate a flag, let's carry it and be very precise with the location. Play 4, we're going to get a throw down the field, and we get a flag from our back judge and our headline judge for defensive pass interference on number 7. Now, as we go back and take a look, we see that the receiver's cross. It's a switch route, but there's no issue there. The ball is thrown a little to the inside, and the defender is clearly not playing the ball. He grabs and restricts the receiver. He doesn't allow the receiver to come back and make a play on the ball, a ball that's clearly catchable. So this is a correct defensive pass interference foul. Now, we didn't get a flag down from our side judge, but we see he's in great position. He's got the proper cushion, but his angle is tough to see all the action here. And this is why we need to triangulate the action when the ball goes into the air. So this is good work, ultimately, by the crew overall. Good job. Play 5 is an interesting play. We've got 1st and goal at the +5, and we're going to get immediate pressure on the quarterback. He makes a late throw. The pass is caught by number 85 of the offense, and he's immediately down, and the line judge gets his marker down. Now, as we go back and look at the end zone view, we see number 85 for the offense. He goes out of bounds on his own, and we lose sight of him, but he does come back in bounds. He reestablishes, but he's the first to touch the pass, and it's complete, and he's down. Now, good recognition by the line judge that 85 was the same player that went out of bounds on his own and came back in. And we know that if an eligible receiver goes out of bounds on his own, returns in bounds, and is the first to touch the ball, it's a foul for illegal touching, and this variety calls for a penalty of loss of down at the previous spot. But remember, you can decline any penalty. And since the ball was snapped from the +5, the catch was made on the +7, and the player was down, the play actually lost 2 yards. So we must all stay alert on penalty enforcement in these type situations. Play 6, we're late in the half, is 2nd and goal at the 10, and the deep wings are lined up at the goal line. Now the quarterback's going to throw to the receiver coming back right at the pylon, and the ruling by the side judge is going to be catch down just short of the goal. Now this is a very tight play. Replay is going to stop the game and take a look at it. And as we begin to cycle through the replays, we see that the receiver, he clearly has his feet down in bounds in the end zone. He gains firm control of the ball, and then he touches the pylon. So we know that the receiver gets goal line extended, but with all the views, including the reverse angle, the ball does not break the plane of the goal line or goal line extended. So replay can uphold the call on the field. This is short of the goal line, and it'll be 3rd and goal at the half-yard line. Great position, great focused concentration, and excellent work by our side judge. Play 7 is going to be a 2-play vignette on forward and backward passes. Now, the first play, the quarterback runs downfield. He's going to flip the ball out to a trailing back, and the play makes the line to gain. Now, on the field, the pass looks backward in real time. You can't fault the officials on the field, but as we look down the line, the quarterback releases the pass at the +22, and the back first touches it at the +21. So it's clearly forward, and replay is going to stop the game and overturn this to an illegal forward pass. And in our second play of the vignette, the quarterback clearly makes a backward pass out to a teammate who's going to throw it back to a teammate. On the field, again, the second pass looks forward and incomplete, but again, replay is going to stop the game. And as we see, the second pass is released from right at or just across the 40, but it's going to land clearly short of the 40. So replay comes in. They're going to make this a backward pass that goes out of bounds back at the 43 for a loss of 13 yards. So let's do our best on the field with these, but replay, stay alert. These are 2 good pickups from replay in determining forward and backward passes. Our last play is an unusual play. The quarterback's going to take the snap. He drops. He quickly throws. The ball's batted back to him. He catches it, and then he's going to roll out, and then he throws it away at the boundary. Now, the referee gets a marker down. The headline judge does as well. And we get an excellent announcement from our referee.
Forward out very early.
Pass. The quarterback threw a second forward pass. That is a loss of down and a 5-yard penalty at the spot of the foul. 2nd down.
Now, this is good recognition by the crew. And as stated by rule, a second forward pass during the same down is a foul for an illegal forward pass. So good job, referee. Good job, crew. Well, that's it for our plays. And now the season is fast approaching. And as our game continues to change, the passing game is truly an area that is growing and an area we must be at our absolute best. So make sure you review and perfect your mechanics, work within your crew so we're all on the same page, and best of luck to all.